In BAC Credomatic, we really believe that we can make a difference in society. We believe that Costa Rica is a very special country. In less than 1% of the world's land, we have more than 6% of the world's biodiversity. 25% of our country is protected in forests and national parks. Our government spends about 10% of its GDP in healthcare and about 8% of its GDP in education. And as a bank, we believe that we need to take care of it and take it to the next level, to be an inspiration for the community and why not even the international community as well.
Costa Rica many years ago decided that climate action was part of our DNA and in our strategy, and to the point where over 20% of our national territory is protected in one way or another.
The government of Costa Rica is very ambitious in terms of climate action and sustainable development agenda. This is why the country is really committed now to this new decarbonization plan. It's a long-term plan for 2050. It's a way to improve and to generate now a new society and to have benefits for the people who is living in the cities, but also for the people who is living in the rural areas at the end.
In the bank, we're very interested in doing our part, and that's why we design our branches, such as this one right here, to be as energy efficient as possible. We have high ceilings, our walls are made of glass so that it has natural illumination. This particular branch has solar power, and this has allowed us to reduce in 5 years 50% of our carbon footprint and allowed us to achieve a carbon neutral state. We are actually now going to be carbon positive because we think we need to give more than what we take from society.
But they have also joined a public-private partnership that we developed in order to facilitate that other small businesses can join the program.
In that regard, we have green loans with special conditions, but mostly we're working on providing carbon mitigation for vehicles and also homes of our customers. So we think it's more than doing our part, but actually inspiring our community to do their part as well.
10 years ago, we were successful in a joint alliance with the public sector, and along with the Ministry of Education, we developed a program where financial education became part of the high school curricula.
So we have now 10 generations that are taking financial education as part of their high school program.
So the Ministry of Education has this alliance with BAC Credomatic, which allowed us to have financial education in schools. It is very important to socialize what we do individually with our money, because there is something socially important in the way we manage our resources.
The education concept applies also internally, and we devote a lot of resources and are very interested in training our workforce, our executives, giving them access to best practices around the world. The idea would be to continue to support and to improve and hopefully become a place where companies and groups from around the world are willing to come and invest and take advantage of these resources, the highly educated people. And we think this is key for the economic development in the future.
In BAC Credomatic, we believe it's very important to eradicate poverty in our country. Society where there is no poverty is a better society, not only for business, but for our children and the next generations.
A few years ago, we came across an initiative from a group called Horizonte Positivo and the University of Oxford. And they developed a tool meant to attack poverty on the public sector. We explored the possibility of using that same tool to address poverty from the private sector.
BAC Possibilities is BAC Credomatic's initiative to eradicate poverty within our staff. So we were the first bank in the world to apply Oxford's multi-dimensional poverty index, and we were very surprised to learn that 12% of our staff are living under conditions of poverty. The program consists, first of all of our managers donated a portion of their salary, and we also provide psychological and spiritual support, financial coaching and education.
In Costa Rica, about 80% of the companies are SMEs. We have, in the last few years, developed a strategy to be able to serve these SMEs. In particular, I would like to share what is called SBD, Sistema de Banca para el Desarrollo. Mujer Acelera is also a program under the SME segment that we are promoting, and it is designed to support and help women progress in their small businesses. We have been devoting our time to give them a perspective on and opinions on how they should move forward in their businesses.
BAC Credomatic designed this initiative, which we call in Spanish Yo Me Uno, or you can say I will join, which is a platform to provide help to NGOs and support their work. We provide training, and we also provide a platform for fundraising where every person in Costa Rica can donate with any card to all of these NGOs.
For example, with some climate disasters, we've been able to raise funds from our client in a significant amount and generate, in general, goodwill around different types of projects.
This program has raised millions of dollars for NGOs, and thousands of items have been donated. We think that this program in the future, we hope it will be a network for good where people can connect and join, and in this economy of collaboration, we can achieve great things together. We had a contest between all of the participating NGOs to propose a high-impact project for Costa Rica, and the winner would win $25,000 to implement that project. All of the NGOs learned quite a bit about building a business case, and they pitched their ideas to an external jury, and we awarded the $25,000 to Fundavida.
We have been participating in the program Yo Me Uno for this year. It's been a great experience, but what's really unusual, and I think part of what's great of this Yo Me Uno program, is that they will train you for free in order to make sure that you implement the project effectively. We were there with almost 35 other organizations that are doing work related or similar to the work that we're doing. And you begin to see how different efforts can combine and how joint efforts with different organizations can do much more, right, and accomplish much more. So the world we live in, right, we're all affected by poverty, we're all affected by drug trafficking, by violence. It doesn't matter if you come from a conflicted neighborhood or not. It doesn't matter if you work in a company or not. So what BAC Credomatic is doing, I think, is a great example of how companies that have a different mission statement, that is to be profitable, can work alongside NGOs and nonprofit organizations on these topics that are relevant to us all, no matter where you come from.